Hello. Okay, here I'm on grade 2 math. We're going to start with the chapter logical reasoning. Let's just start with the lesson. I'm here on the lesson that is guess the number. So let's just start with the lesson. I am an odd number. I'm greater than 75 but less than 79. So the number is odd and is between 75 and 79. So what number is it? First, you need to write down the numbers that are between 25 and 79. We have 76, 77, and 78, but the number is odd. So the odd number is 77. Let's just start with the test questions. Let's just start with the test questions. I am a two-digit number. I have a 1 in the tens place. You say me when you count by 10. So that is a two-digit number and we have 1 at the tens place. You say me when we count by 10. So when we count by tens, we say 10. We don't say 1 or 11. Option number 1 is the correct option. 10 it is. I have a 2. I have a 2 in the ones place. I'm greater than 31, but less than 32, but less than 35. I have a 2 at the ones place. So here we have 2. I am greater than 31, but less than 35. So greater than 31, it is only 32. That is 32. Option number 2 is the correct option. I have a 6 in the ones place. I'm greater than 56 but less than 76. So we have a 6 at the ones place, right? And the numbers are between 76 and 56 and 76. So which number is it? That is 66. Option number 1 is the correct option because rest of the numbers are not between 56 and like 70 is between 56 and 60, 76, but it does not have 6 at the ones place. So 66 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. I am an odd number. I'm greater than 46 but less than 49. So which number is greater than 46 and less than 49? Odd it is, so then it must be 47. That is 47. Option number 2 is the correct option. I'm an odd number. I'm greater than 75 but less than 79. Between 75 and 79, odd it is. Then 77 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. I have a 4 in the ones place. I am greater than 59 but less than 66. So which number is greater than 59 and less than 66? And it must have 6 at the ones place. 4 at the ones place. That is 64. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. We're done with this chapter, right? We have only one lesson in the chapter. Now we're going to start with the chapter multiplication. So let's Multiplication tables for 2, 3, and 4. Let's just start with the lesson. 4 times 3. We need to add 3 4 times, or yes, 12 it is. 4 times 3 is 12. Either you add 3 4 times, or you can add 4 3 times, so it makes 12. 4 times 2, which is the correct option? Either you can add 4 2 times, or you add 2 4 times. The answer is exactly same. So 4 times 2 is 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. You must learn multiplication tables, right? 4 times 3, which is the correct option? Yes, 4 times 3 is 12. Option number 2 is the correct option. Three times 3, which is the correct option? Three times 3 is 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. 9 it is. Two times 5, which is the correct option? Yes, 2 times 5 is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. 10 it is. 3 times 0. So any number when multiplied with 0, the answer is always a 0. Option number 2 is the correct option. It would be 0. 4 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 16. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2 times 4 is 2 times 4 is 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 8. 2 times 2 makes 2 times 2 makes 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 times 2 is 3 times 2 is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Four times 5 is 20. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiplication tables up to 5. 0 times 2 is 0 times 2 is 0. Any number when multiplied by 2, answer is always 0. So 0 times 2 is 0. Let's just start with 8 test questions. Zero times 2 is 0. Option 2 is the correct option. Three times 1 is 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 times 1 is 3. 0 times 3 is 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. 0 it is. 5 times 4 is 5 times 4 is 20. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two times 4 is 2 times 4 is 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 times 0 is 0. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5 times 1 is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Two times 2 is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 2 math chapter. We were working on it. We have started with the chapter logical reasoning. We have only one lesson there, that is guess the number. Then we have started the other lesson, that is multiplication. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. Your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today.